Hello everyone, welcome to this unboxing of the Thanos from XM Studios quarter scale comic version statue. Well, I didn't even manage to do my Phoenix review before I actually decided to get another XM statue. So here we are once again doing an unboxing of an XM statue. And as you can see, it's a rather big box. I don't really know if it's the same size as the Phoenix. I think it's slightly smaller actually, but it sure is as heavy as the other one. But as you can see, this is the brown shipper, and I'm just gonna skip right ahead and try and see if I can get out the inner box, and we'll take it from there. So just hang on. Okay, so here we have the art box, and well, as usual, there's actually not much art going on. Instead, we have this black themed case or box here, which has this very sturdy feel to it, and all the corners here, I don't know if you can see them, but they are protected by these metal bits here. So I'll just pull off the top half now. It's basically the same as with all my other XM statues. Alright, and now I bought this piece on the aftermarket, so it's not straight from the distributor. So some of the content might not be packed the same way as it was originally, but it should be alright. So, and as you can see, also we have the product registration instructions here. Usually this is on the outside, but it's very fine that it's inside the box here, so it's well protected. This is the artwork that comes with the piece. This beautiful artwork. I actually really like this look here. That's a bit better. And this is also, by the way, how I would like to display Thanos, because I think this looks amazing. I'm gonna put this somewhere safe. And this is an overview of the contents of the box, but we'll get to that. Let me just put this away. Alright, so we have a protective thing here. Alright, and this is just your usual straps that you have on these inside these boxes here. So let me just get rid of these. Sorry if it's a bit noisy. Okay, and now we can pull off the top half of the styrofoam here. There we go. Now, before we move on, I just want to check that everything is sharp for you guys. It's a bit bright, but I think we'll be fine. Or actually, just let me set up the camera and see if I can do it better. So just give me 1 second. Okay, so the lights are a bit different now. I think you'll be able to see the contents more clear now. And as you can see, we have lots of bits and pieces going on here, and I suppose we should just start from one end, and I'm gonna start here. And I have to say that the guy who sold me this statue, he did a great job repackaging this. I can already see. So thanks a lot for taking good care of this. And this is Thanos' right arm with open fist or open hand. And you have a socket here that goes into the statue. It actually feels quite heavy, which is nice. And I'm just gonna see if I have somewhere safe to put this. 2 seconds. I do have something. Basically just a piece of cloth or something. I'm gonna put it over here. And then we have, well, obviously this is another arm. With the Infinity Gauntlet. Also an open hand, also has a nice weight to it. It's really nice actually. I'm gonna put it over here. And I think I'm gonna take out the heads now, and then I'm gonna try and speed up the video while I take out the remaining bits here. So just hang on tight and you'll see what's on the inside. Okay guys, so that's basically everything from the top half here. Now as you can see, it does say coin upside down here, and that's because this piece originally came with a coin, but my seller, he sold it to someone who really wanted it. And that's completely fair, and I knew this when I picked up this piece, so I have no issues with that at all. And the coin really isn't a must-have for me anyways. Anyways, let's take off this top half of the styrofoam and let's see what's underneath. Because here you can, oh, just give me 2 seconds. I'm actually almost running out of space around me to put stuff. Well, anyways, you can see the body here, the base here, and as you can see, the base is actually really big. And then we have the thing that goes on top of his chest and his shoulders here. And what I'm going to do is to take out this bit first, because it's obviously the easiest one to handle. And I must say again that I'm really impressed how everything is repackaged so finely here. He did a great job with that, and I'm really thankful for that. Here we go, the top half thingy that goes on his well, body. And it's quite heavy actually, so it has a nice feel of quality to it. I'm gonna put it somewhere safe. Just give me 2 seconds. Right. I think I'm gonna take out the base now, and I know people have been saying that it's actually quite difficult to get it out because there's no easy way to picking it up. So I'm gonna turn around the box just to get it over closer to me. And then let's see now. There are actually, well, no. I'm gonna see if I can pull it up by using the bag. Yep. Oh god, it's heavy. Okay. It's not solid, I can tell, but it's really heavy still. Oh god. And there we go. I do believe this is taken from the comics. I'm not really familiar with exactly where. It's really heavy and it looks really nice. Some decent details going on. I knew from the beginning that, or I had the opinion from the very beginning that the base here is maybe a bit boring. It could have been more interesting, but it looks nice and it feels nice, and I'm sure it's gonna do the job. So I'm gonna put it down. And then let's turn the box again. Because now I want to get out the main guy, and he's really big. So I'm gonna be a bit careful. Okay. And he's heavy. There we go. Check it out. This is one big statue. He's almost the same size as the Hulk premium format I got recently. This is really, really impressive. And one of the things about this piece that I kind of fell for was the pose and just the majesty of the statue and the way he looks. Being very impressive and very... let's just say he has an impact, I think, when you look at him in a collection, at least to me, and that's the important bit. So this is really impressive. Right, gonna put him somewhere safe, and I'm gonna try and assemble this piece. So sit tight and we'll move on. Alright guys, so here we basically go. I decided to skip ahead a bit and set up the base here and attach the main body onto the base, because that's a pretty simple process. He only has this single peg underneath his right foot that goes into the base, and his left foot just rests on top of the base. And of course I'm going to show you more pictures and all that of the base when we do the review. So for now this is just going to be a simple setup. Alright, and on the left here, I don't know if you can tell, but I have all the bits and pieces lined up on the table here. But what I'm gonna do in this video is probably I'm just gonna pick one display option and just go with it. And then I'm gonna save all the alternative display options or combinations for my review. So this video is just gonna feature one pose, so to speak. And let's just get right on with it. I'm just gonna turn him so he faces me. Now I think the first thing that you do is to attach the arms, and I'm probably gonna use this arm. Now this arm is without a hand. The other arms does have the hand attached to it, but this is one where you can switch out the hand and decide whether you want to go with one or another look. Right, and I'm just gonna see if I can, it should fit right in here on this side here, which it does, and perfectly snug and everything, and it's a pretty strong magnet actually. And then I'm gonna choose the fist, because I think it looks awesome, and fits on like this, perfect. Now it seems to be solid and not shaky or anything. I'm gonna turn the other side now. And for his right arm, I'm gonna choose this one, which is the one that goes down along his side, like this. And you can really see how big he is now, guys. It's really looking good. Right, and then we have this thing that I don't know what to call, but it seems to be like a armor piece or whatever. Fits on top here, perfectly snug with magnets and everything. Let me just check if you can see how big he is and everything. Yeah, I think it's okay. You might get trouble fitting him inside the frame when I put on the head. Anyways, gonna go with this head, because it's my favorite. Gonna put it on, and it fits perfectly. And that's basically it. And yes, you can see it. Let me just check if it's sharp. I think it's okay. I'm gonna throw in a picture, I think, before we end this, so you can really see the presence and the details a bit better in this video. But that's basically it, guys, and this is actually my favorite look, and this is the look that you also saw on the artwork in the beginning of the video. I'm gonna do a 360, and this is what sold me on this piece, because this is just majestic. He looks so powerful and intimidating, really like a god, really a titan. And yeah, really liking this pose here with his hand up here. It's amazing. It's a really heavy piece, and it's as you can see, I have Phoenix over there to the right. She's also a big piece, but that's mainly because of the Phoenix bird in the background, which makes it a pretty tall piece, actually taller than this one. But this piece here, the Thanos, he really just has the power and all the solid feel, and just the feel of being a very big and, well, just dangerously looking guy. I don't really know how to put it, guys. I'll think more about that for my review, and really try and explain what it is that I like about this piece, because there are some things that I really want to mention. Now, this piece also has gotten some mixed reviews and everything, and people say that it's probably not one of the best releases by XM Studios. But despite all that and everything, I still decided to pay aftermarket price to get this piece into my collection. And that really says something about this piece, I think. Usually I really think hard before getting a piece. I want to get it for the right reasons. I want to get it because I really like it and I think it'll fit into my collection. And here we are today, guys. Decided to add Thanos to my collection. And yeah, despite what everyone says about this piece, and to be honest, I've heard more positive things than I've heard bad things. But it's all about individual opinion, I think, so that's completely fair. And it's a really nice piece because it comes with all these small thingies here. These are the cosmic cubes, and the other arm here, which makes him look like this, and he can actually hold one of the cubes between his hands. And then of course the other portraits, which also, it's so nice that XM Studios gives people these alternate portraits here. Usually they offer 3 heads, but it's dependent of the piece in question. Another hand here, an open hand where you can actually hold the cosmic cube inside. But I'm gonna go over all these display options in a later review, hopefully very soon. I've been postponing doing my Phoenix review because I've just simply been out of time. I try and do a video in the weekends, but sometimes I'm just too busy or too exhausted to do that. But I think I'll see if I can't be very productive in the coming weekend or the days to follow. Anyways, guys, I hope you enjoyed watching this unboxing. It was equally as exhausting as when I unboxed my Phoenix, because this is just a huge piece and XM just does so much for the packaging. So yeah, it's quite a task to do that, but it's also very enjoyable, and I hope you enjoyed watching this video as well. Thanks a lot for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. Leave me a comment or any question you might have, and of course remember to subscribe, visit my homepage, and check out my Facebook page as well. Thanks a lot, guys, and see you in the next one.